Hello, Mr. Richard here, ready for PE the week after Thanksgiving. So today's going to be a fun day. We're going to get some exercise in a very unique kind of way. And then we're going to do some fine motor skills. So without further ado, let's get started for that warm-up. Okay, ready? And let's do 10 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Arm circles forwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Backwards. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Front to back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plant feet. Trunk twists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, hit our toes and come up. Up. 1, good morning. Up. 2, good morning. Up. 3, good morning. Up. 4, good morning. Up. 5, good morning. Up. 6, good morning. Up. 7, good morning. Up. 8, good morning. Up. 9, good morning. And up. 10. Oh, whew. Okay, let's do something kind of the hard part. Ready? So one arm forwards, other arm forwards, other arm backwards, other arm backwards, one forwards, one backwards, then switch. Okay, all right. Let's do a few easy ab exercises. Just to get ourselves warmed up here. And let's do some finger touches today. Super easy. Go to the side you're going to do from here. Do our W position. It's going to touch one side and the other side. Ready, set, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay. Let's do easy push-ups. We're going to do our highs and lows. Okay, so one hand high. Can't see that too well, can you? Okay, one hand's gonna be high, one hand's gonna be low. And then gonna do a push-up. So let's do 5, okay? Because our exercises today is are gonna be tough. Okay, ready? It's just warm up. Set and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Switch sides. Other hand high, other hand low. Ready? Don't forget, the important part is your back is straight. Do it from your knees if you want to. You can do it from your toes if you want to. Either way, the important part is you're actually just doing the motions. Okay. Try to keep your back straight so you don't hurt your back. Especially don't let it arch like this. Okay. Try to keep it straight. All right. So let's do this. 5. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Something we don't do too often is get our legs / ankles warmed up. So we're gonna do that right now too. So grab one leg like so, and move your toes in a circle. Other direction. Stretch. Make sure your ankle is warmed up. Get the other foot. Go one direction here. Doesn't matter which way because you're gonna switch anyway. Go switch. All right, so what we're gonna do is some fun exercises. And I know that if you're at home, which you all are typically somewhere at home right now or in some kind of building space, you don't have equipment. Well, that's okay. Not many people do. So we're gonna do some vacuum exercises today. Now, you can use anything you want that's got a little bit of weight to it, but I just kind of used the first thing I saw. And we're going to use what we have in our house as weight. Okay, so to exercise, use whatever you would like. Now, some people use gallons of milk, or once the milk's gone, you fill it with water, and you've got 8-pound gallon jugs to do something with. Okay, you can use, if you want lightweight, you use cans of soup. Okay, so drop it, nothing's going to happen to it. There's all different ways you can use exercise. If you actually have little weights in your house, which some people do, I've got a little set that's got just 5. Maybe you see that. Okay, a little 5 pounds on there. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I have a set that's not very big dumbbell set. Actually, it only goes to 8s, but good enough for some small exercises. So the idea is that I want you to find something in your house that is somewhat heavy you can do some exercises with. Now, we're gonna do some arm exercises today, because and leg exercises, but using the vacuum, okay, or using the gallons of milk that you have / water, your cans of soup. If you actually have weights, go ahead and use those. But find something in your house that you can use. Now, don't forget, you can stop this video, you can pause it, go find something that you can use. You might want to get a couple things ready that are varying weights. So if something's too heavy for you, you can use the lighter weight. Or if something's too light for you, you can use the heavy weights. So what I've got with me here today is, let's do that. Handy dandy Shark vacuum. Okay, so now, Mr. Shark, what are you doing in the vacuum? Well, this is the exercise part of it. So right now, first, we're going to do our deltoid muscle, which is the top of our shoulders. Okay, we're going to do a few different exercises with this. So what I'm going to do is actually make it a little harder. So I'm going to go from my knees. Okay, we'll up just a little bit. Sorry about that. Actually, I'll do this. Put it back down like that so you can see. Hopefully, a little easier. Doesn't look good either, but sorry about that. Back over here. All right, so there we go. So I go for my knees, and in order to work out my deltoid muscles, I'm going to do this as what's called an overhead press. Now, if you have a gallon of milk in each hand, or a can of soup in each hand, or it doesn't matter. You can do one hand at a time, but since this is a vacuum and it's just one big thing, okay, I'm gonna go like this over top of my head. Okay, I'm just gonna push it up like this. So it's gonna be 1, 2. I'm gonna do sets of 15. Well, yeah, 2 sets of 15 because I don't want to be too heavy. If it's too heavy, 15 is a good max. So if you're getting tired at 15, that's perfect, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Whew, there we go. Okay, so 15 with a vacuum, not too difficult, okay? But find something that you can do 15 reps of. All right, so we're going to continue doing a little bit of the shoulder stuff. And that was what you would call a concentric muscle action, which means the muscle is contracting in order to push that thing up, okay? Now we're going to do an isometric. Iso means the same. Okay, by exercising, but not moving. Right? Okay, so I'm going to exercise and not actually move at all. Ready? How am I going to do that? Well, all I do is just hold it in a difficult position. So I'm going to go like this. Okay. I'll hold it out in front of me. I'll just go like this. Show you how to use the right deltoid. All right, I'm just gonna hold it like so for 15 seconds. Okay, that will be an isometric, which is difficult to hold it. 15 seconds. I'm not even moving, just holding it straight out in front of me. Ready? Set and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Whew. Good thing I emptied it out first before I start doing this. So again, gallon of milk or water, you do the same thing with your isometric. That was still a good tricep exercise. Okay. Now we're going to do again another concentric one and a little bit of eccentric, which is the muscle is not contracting, it's elongating. The eccentric is elongating while it's exercising. I'm going to use a full range of motion for that, and I'll explain what I mean. So next one, down a little bit. Just so you can see. Now, I'm going to take my weight, Mr. Shark here, and I'm going to use a full range of motion. Instead of just doing this up and down, I'm going to go all the way down as low as I can and all the way up, trying to keep my arms pretty straight. Okay, so I'm going to go like so. It's hard to hold on to this thing, which makes it part of the fun. Okay, I'm doing this one. So I'm going to do this. Start at the bottom. We go up all the way to the top like this. That's a concentric, and I'll use eccentric all the way back down, all the way back up, all the way back down. Okay, so 15 of these things. Ready, set, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Whew, there we go. That was pretty tough, actually. All right, so done using that shoulder muscle, your deltoid muscle. We're gonna move on to a muscle I really don't think we work out ever at all because it's not as important as other muscle groups, but it's easy to kind of use with our equipment that we have. Okay, so we're going to do some bicep exercises. Okay, muscle on the top of your arm here, and let's get to it. So let's get started using your whatever weights you have. So, Mr. Shark, so we're going to do a concentric, which is really easy to explain / visualize. I'm doing a bicep curl. We don't do this a whole lot. I think it's the first time I've ever done it, bicep curls or anything similar in this class. Okay, so your gallon of water or your vacuum, in this case, Mr. Shark, you're going to just start the bottom of the toe. You're going to curl up your weight and then curl it back down. Okay, so 15 of these. Ready, set, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, that was a concentric one because it's on the way up. Well, there's a little bit of eccentric on the way back down. But we're going to do an isometric one now. Okay, the same kind of deal, but we're just going to hold it in the difficult spot. Okay, so from here, we're going to hold it kind of straight out. So this is the hard spot. Okay, this is pretty easy to hold it here. Obviously, it's really easy to hold it down here. It's not doing anything. So I'm going to hold it right in the hard spot. Okay, right here. 15 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and okay. It was concentric and eccentric and isometric exercise with your, for biceps, and then deltoids. Okay, now let's move on down the body. Okay, and we're gonna do some Superman, some back exercises with some lighter weights. Okay, I'm still gonna use the vacuum for this, but you might want to use some lighter weights because it'd be kind of tough. We've already done Supermans before. I know you know what they are. Okay, so Superman. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get my light weights for this one second. Oopsies. I'm gonna get my actual 5-pound weight I have instead of vacuum because I don't know if I can do it with vacuum because it's pretty tough. So it's heavy. Actually, I'll try it first just to out of my own curiosity. So Superman. Let's put that in here. Okay, with nothing can be pretty tough still. So lay flat here and a lower back exercise. Right? And you're gonna just lift up off the ground like so. All right, like you're flying through the air like Superman. That's why it's called Superman. Now, holding a weight makes it quite a bit more difficult. And a light weight is all you need for this one. I don't think I can even lift the vacuum up because it's pretty heavy. Maybe let's see. Let's do it for oh yeah, that's really hard. 15 seconds with the vacuum. You can go longer if you'd like to. All right, so see what I can do. Ready, set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh. Oh. All right, that was heavy. That was really heavy with the vacuum. You might want to do again. Use the lighter weight for that one because that's pretty tough. All right, so that's an isometric exercise because I'm exercising and not even moving. Okay, that's a good lower back exercise. Even all the way up to my shoulders is pretty hard. So, so let's do some legs with our weight. All right, now you can make this a little bit heavier if you'd like to. We're gonna do some lunges and some squats using our weight that we have at home. So, Mr. Shark vacuum. Let's do that. Okay. So, not gonna use it, and difficult to make it easier to hold for my arms and for my legs. Okay, I'm just gonna do an easy lunge. Okay, and then come back up, and then I'm gonna switch my legs, come back down like so. All right, now I'm just holding the weight pretty easily, not a difficult spot to hold it. Again, to make sure that when you're doing lunges, your knee, hard tell in his pants, but make sure it doesn't go outside, make sure it doesn't go to the inside, make sure it goes straight down in front of you, and then straight back up. Okay, when you switch legs, make sure you go straight down, straight back up. And I'm also going to want my knee to just barely touch the ground, and I'll let back up. Okay. Let's do 16 of these just to make it 8 on each leg. Okay. Ready, set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. All right. So there's all the way down to your legs now. Actually, what I'm going to do is, for time's sake reasons, okay, I'm going to get to our that was some pretty what's called gross motor skills, which is using big muscle groups to do something. Now we're going to use some small muscle groups to do some cup stacking. Now, this can be a little tricky because we actually have cup stacking cups at the school, but you probably don't have actual cup stacking cups at your house. I actually do have some, but I'm not going to use them here because most likely you don't have them in your house. So all I have here is just some paper cups that I have in my house. Randomly, they just were at my house. Now, in order to make sure the cups don't stick together, okay, what I mean by that is like we're going to be making stacks of, oh, you can't use this too well. All right, so stacks of 3 and 6. Well, do this first. Okay, we'll move off to the side. Right, so stacks of 3, looking like this. Okay, so that's a 3 stack, down stack. So you go up stack out 3 stack, and then down stack, and up stack, and then down stack on 3. Now, what I've done, you can't see too well, is I've made holes in the bottom of these. Actually, just took my screw gun and drilled holes in all the cups. This didn't seem to help a lot. They still stick together a little bit. But the important part is that if you're doing this with a friend or a family member, okay, which I do want you to do as far as competition-wise, to make it kind of interesting, is the first thing we're going to do is the easiest cup stack which you can do is just the 3 stack. So if you follow the directions in a precise order, this will make it easiest for you, okay? So you're going to take your thumb and your pointer finger, okay, or even some people use the pinky finger, okay, pick them up nice and light, okay. You can't grab onto them really hard because you're going to switch the cups and you're going to pick them all up at once. Not going to work. This is why it's called a fine motor skill, because you're using just a little, supposed to barely grab the cups. Now, they'll stick you a little bit because that's what cups do. But you grab from the top. If you grab from the bottom, most likely it's going to stick. If you grab from the top of the cups, nice and light. We get a little shake sometimes to get them to come loose. Okay, so you're going to go left hand, down, right hand, down. That's it. So it's left, right. So it's going to be left, down, right, down. That's it. So it's left and right. Now what I don't want you to do is this. Up, set it down. And then do some random way to put it back up again. If you do it in a circular order, so right, sticky, right, left, top, right, left, top, right, sorry, left, right, top, left, right, top, left, right, top, left, right, top. So we're going to just go in a circular motion, and eventually I'm going to get quite quick at this. Then you're probably going to use cups that you can put a hole in the top, but if not, if you just have plastic cups, 3 of the same cup are helpful. Something that's not going to break. That's going to be your best option. So what you're going to do is practice at your house is just the 3 stack. Now, what I want you to do is get a partner for this if you have. There should be somebody at your house. Mom, dad, brother, sister, aunt, uncle, cousin, whatever it happens to be, you have at your house. Make this into a competition. Okay, this is actually really fun. You can look it up on YouTube if you want to. Cup stacking competitions worldwide. It is a really big deal. It takes a lot of skill, a lot of practice to get good at this. And it's lots of fun, especially if you're stuck inside because it's cold or you have no equipment to use or whatever reason you're camping, you have cups right here. Do a cup stack. Okay, so all you're gonna do is a 3 cup. So like this, stack it up, and stack it back down. Stack it up here, stack it back down. It gets to go in circular motion. So up stack, down stack. So we're going to left, right, sorry, still sticky, top, left, right, 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 top. Now, if it sticks a little bit, again, a little frustrating, but it's okay, because if you're doing the same cups with your partner or competition with somebody else, they're going to have the same issues. No big deal. Okay. So it's fair and equal. That's what everyone wants. So practice for 3-4 minutes, 5 minutes with your 3 stack. 1, 2, 3. So up stack, down stack, up stack, down stack. So moving in a circular motion. And again, to down stack and circular motion as well. So I'm just going in a circle. Okay. Not too difficult. Something that we can all do, I'm sure. And practice the 3. Why just the 3? Because eventually, to get better at this in sport competition, to make it a little more challenging for yourself, you're going to do a 3, 3, 3 stack. Okay, so I don't want you guys to go any further than a 3, 3, 3 stack just for today, because we'll get into those harder ones tomorrow. But the 3, 3, 3 stack looks like it's going to go from left to right. Okay, so it's going to go up stack, up stack, up stack. And if you go back to the first one, down stack, down stack, down stack. So with the more stacks that you have, the 3, 3, 3 stack, the easier it is to tell who the winner is going to be. So you're going to do it as fast as you can, but it has to be in this correct order. You can YouTube if you want to, 3, 3, 3 stack. The world record's like, I can't remember. It's like 1.5 seconds. It's crazy, crazy fast. How fast they can do this. It's unbelievable. Eventually, after you get good at doing just the 1 stack, the 1, 3 stack, okay, then I want you to move to the 2 stack, okay, which is just 2 of them. Okay, and all you're gonna do is start with 1, and you have to down stack back the first one. And I'll make sure that makes sense for you. So it's gonna be up stack, 1, 2, 3, up stack, 1, 2, 3, back to the first one, down stack. Okay, and then you put your hands down, and whoever slaps their hands down first after the cups are down, that would be the winner. Okay, so you're gonna be up stacking, up stack. Oh. Now you see what I did there is I kind of a little trick that I used my other cup to help hold the other one down while I stacked it up. Maybe some small techniques like that are gonna help you. Down stacking, back to the first one, down stack, done. Then you're gonna move to the 3 stack, because eventually it's gonna be, I mean, if you're a 5th grader, it's gonna be a little easy for you. Kindergartner, a little more difficult for you. So go to at your own level. Either it's a single 3 stack, okay, or the double 3 stack, or the triple 3 stack. I think this one's the most fun, the triple one, because it's easier to see, because it takes longer and it's easier to see who wins the game. So again, the last time, so it's going to be up stack, up stack. Jeez, that's okay, it's legal. And up stack, back to the first one, down stack. Oh, jeez, oh no, down stack, down stack. Hands down, that's the winner. All right, so practice on your own. You can have someone time it. So somebody with a stopwatch is timing you. Okay, ready, set, start, and then you start up stacking. By the way, you start with your hands. Officially, you start with your hands flat like this, and then you say start. Then you move your hands up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, down stack, and then your hands go back down, same spot. That's when the timer stops. Okay. So time it. If you have someone to time it for you, it's kind of fun. Or you can go against the other person. And see who wins there, like best out of 3 or best out of 5, whatever it happens to be. And if you're better, or somebody you just want to practice on your own, have somebody do a stopwatch with you. So, first time you're gonna do 10 seconds, and you'd be amazed after 3, 4, 5 minutes of doing this, the first time you do it, it's going to be, I'm going to guess like 20 seconds. And at next time, by the end of 5 minutes, even, it's going to be down to like, 10 seconds. Okay. It's amazing how fast you pick it up. How fast you learn. I just learned myself. Do it. If I'm going like this, okay, I hold the other cup down. Let's see the edge here is holding the other one down. That helped it. Okay. Just small things like that you're going to learn to help you to go faster. Now, this is definitely fine motor skills in your forearm muscles and your fingers. Okay. By the way, we've done this before too. All the muscles in your fingers are controlled by your muscles in your arm. Okay. So all the extensors are on top of your arm here. So if I raise up my fingers, okay, you see the arm moving, and if I'm the all the contractors, okay, are on the this part of your forearm. Okay, so when you do this, you can see your muscles moving too. So it's gonna be working the finger muscles here, the fine motor skills. Okay, and cup stacking, lots of fun. Even better if you have the actual cups. You can Amazon them. They're not very expensive. They're pretty cheap. Okay, but if you want to do this, for fun, again, I have my own cups. They're upstairs right now, actually packed away with my camping stuff because I did it while I was camping. So anyway, lots of fun, and go ahead and try this on your own with friends, with buddies that are in your own little pods, of course. Okay, maybe a family member is even better, but go ahead and practice doing this. Lots of fun, and I will see you next class. Adios.